the alleged attack near the Israel embassy in New Delhi. Now the NIA has taken over the case as it reaches the Israel embassy for further investigations. Let me take you back to what happened yesterday evening at around 1700 hours. An attack sort of took place near Israel's embassy. The fire squad was called in. The Delhi police was called in. A letter was found in which abusive language was used. And the Delhi police had said that nobody had gotten injured. The Israel embassy had also confirmed the same. But according to reports, it has issued an advisory now for all the Israelis in New Delhi to be careful about their movement. An attack like this had also happened in 2021, where no actual damage had happened, but 3 cars had gotten destroyed in the attack and some crates were formed in the road. This is yet again another such attack. Now the CCTV footage has seen 2 people at least. They have captured 2 people carrying some bags and everything. A letter has also been received by the Delhi police. For more on this, we have our colleagues Piyush and Akhil who are reporting live on the situation. I'll first go to Piyush. Piyush, a very good morning to you. Now, the NIA has taken over this case in this alleged attack near Israel's embassy. So what are the latest updates? What can we expect? And if at all, any cause has been ascertained for the same? Please take us through it, Piyush.
So good morning and good morning to all our viewers who are viewing us at the moment. And you rightly said that it is not only now the Delhi police which is investigating the entire matter, but the National Investigative Agency has also set in. In fact, the moment these reports came in that there was a minor explosion that was reported just behind the Israeli embassy. Not only the Delhi police special teams, but also the National Investigative Agency had stepped in. Now, my colleague Akhil would definitely show you the visuals when you're going to go to him. But the most important aspect which has now come in as far as the investigation over here is concerned, that it seems that there is more than what meets the eye. It has now been confirmed to us by the sources that there has been a letter that has been found. It belongs to an organization which has mentioned all the expletives in it. There is some very inflammatory content which has been mentioned in the letter. But really, who are the people who are behind this? It is all going to be revealed only after the forensics has been done. So one thing which has been confirmed to us by the sources is that there has been a letter, there has been some expletive content which has been in it. Why actually this letter was put over there is something that needs to be probed. Was this a mischievous act? Was it something more deliberate? Was it something of an intimidatory attack? Was it a terror attack?
All right, Piyush.
Need to be investigated. Lastly, I would just like to tell Nikita that this is the 3rd time when Israeli...
Yes, Piyush, we will go to Akhil right now. Akhil, please, could you please take us through the latest developments and what are the visuals there as NIA has reached the embassy, the Israeli embassy, and what are the developments that are the latest developments in the case? Please show us the same.
Well, the latest input we are getting from the ground zero, Nikita, is that the NIA officials have arrived over here, and I would like to request my video to pan and show you the visual of those officials who have come over here at the ground zero, and they are trying to investigate and locate the situation where that explosion yesterday took place late in the evening around 6 p.m. Basically, the incident took place around 5:47 something p.m. At that time late in the evening, and then after that, the investigation have been going on continuously. The bomber squad team have been called in over here. The special units team have been called here. The NIA team was roped in over here to get to the details. And the latest update that we are getting here this morning, that the CRPF, the paramilitary force, have 238 units of the CRPF have been deployed over here at the various spot. And apart from this, if you see the Delhi police team, the Delhi police special unit team, and apart from Delhi police, NIA team is also constantly working on this. And what we know so far, that 2 suspects have been seen, can be seen in that video, because right now Delhi police is corroborating all the CCTV footage of the nearby location, because right now we are standing at the Prithvi Raj road. So not only this road, because this is the back side of the embassy, and if you see the front side of the Israeli embassy, so that side things are going on very smooth. The traffic movement movement is absolutely fine over here. Here the security has been heightened up at the backside of the Israeli embassy, and right now we are just standing at the Central Hindi Training Institute, and the incident took place just a few meters away from the Central Hindi Institute, and after that the area was cordoned off at that time when that incident took place last evening, and since then the forensic team have been constantly working. So once the FSL report will out, then only things will be much more clear that who is behind it. But one thing is for sure, what we know from our sources, that a letter have been recovered by the team investigating the case, and in that letter threatening words were used and abusive language were used when that written was being addressed to the Israeli embassy. And what we know so far, that similar kind of incident has earlier took place also in 2021, and but that incident took place towards the Israeli embassy front gate side, and this is a back gate side where we are standing right now. And right now 500 CCTV footage are basically being discovered, and on those fronts the police team, the special unit team, is discovering on all those data that who those two suspects are, and once it will be clearer, then the police team is trying to identify the route, from which route they have come from which side they have come to this very location and where they have gone. So the police team is corroborating all those details, that whether both the suspects who have come from that side have used the public transport or they have come from their own vehicle. Was that a vehicle which were being used was of them only, or did they hire some kind of vehicle? So right now what we know so far, and there's a latest breaking coming in over there, so more security is being heightened up there. You see, I'd like to request my VJ to pan and show you that visual. The security, there's one more vehicle where it's written Government of India, and there you see some police personnel over there in that vehicle have come over here, and there's one more team which has arrived over here. I would like to request my VJ to show you the visual of this side. There you see one more vehicle have come over here, and one team is just coming out from that car. So right now that team is just reaching to the spot. Then the officials are in. Yes, few more personnel from the NIA team have arrived over here. Earlier we have saw that the NIA officials have arrived, and apart from that, what we know right now, the latest breaking what we are getting is the NSG team has reached over here. The NSG, there you see the NSG commandos over there, and they are speaking to the individuals. To the officials over there at the very ground zero. I would like to just cross the road and show you the exact visuals where this is happening. And yes, there you see the NSG officials have arrived over here, and right now they're observing and accessing the entire situation where that incident took place yesterday evening. So the investigation is on right now. The police team, the Delhi police team, apart from NIA, the NSG team is also over there. There you see the there's this unit which has come over here and through what has happened in the entire exact details, that what has happened in the entire incident, and how those individuals who have come over here, whether they are associated with some organization or not, or whether was it just a normal kind of person who was just trying to threaten Israeli embassy, or is there a larger conspiracy behind it? Is there someone some organization behind it? Because the name of one organization has come forward, and that is Sara Resistance organization has come over here. Yes, so we are just trying. So what we have been told by the officials to move from this place, and there you see the visuals of this place, that the security have been heightened, and the police officials have come over here, and there you see the investigation which have been going on is being beefed up over here. The security personnel have been deployed. The NSG commandos are over there. The NIA team is over there. So all of them are working in tandem. The Delhi Police Special Unit team, the NIA team, the NSG team, what we see so far in this case have reached over here and they are trying to ascertain the exact reason how it all happened and why it had happened. What was the intent of those two suspects who, yes, those two suspects who have come over here. And there you see the official of NIA who is just now, right now, clicking the picture and showing the visual to someone else. We exactly don't know what kind of details they will be sharing, but right now what we know so far that they have been constantly working and trying to corroborate all those details from a special unit team and the NIA team and the crime unit team have been constantly working on happen because what we know so far that all the CCTV footage and apart from CCTV footage, the Delhi police is constantly working on the litter because that litter was not just a normal litter, it was a threatening litter. Litter was not just a normal Israeli embassy. So the police team is constantly working on it right now, Nikita. The team is constantly working on it right now, Nikita. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Akhil, it seems that there's a lot of, we can see that there's a lot of hustle and bustle right in front of the Israeli embassy. Of course, an incident like this has happened where an alleged blast kind of a sound was heard in the evening yesterday at around 5 p.m. We can see the visuals as our colleague Akhil also just informed us that NSG has also come in now. Akhil, you know, there were reports of some smoke being seen and also the fire squad was also called in apart from the Delhi police. So if it was an alleged blast, then from where are these this information coming of smoke having been seen by some people and that the fire squad was also called in? Please tell us about the smoke part of it.
Well, absolutely. If you talk about this situation, what has happened last evening when that smoke came out from this very situation where I'm standing right now, what has happened that this is, if you see the opposite side of this road, this is Jammu Kashmir House. So here is a bus stop and on this bus stop, there were several people who were standing over here and they were waiting for the bus to come. And then they realized that there was some explosion kind of thing has happened and they initially thought that it could be a tire blast. And then they saw a smoke coming out from that place. The very spot where you see this red. So they just saw a smoke coming out from that place, and then they realized that it could be a minor thing. And when they realized that there is no car, there is no tire burst because the car which was moving from this side towards my left to the right on Prithviraj Road, then they realized that it's something different. And the security officials who are standing just outside the Central Hindi Training Institute, they have come forward. They saw the visuals of the smoke, and after that what we know so far that someone has informed the Delhi police team, and then Delhi police team had come over here last evening to analyze the situation. And right now there you see this area is being there you see the visual of this area. This area is being cordoned off again. Right now the police team have been constantly trying to navigate the situation and they are investigating the matter, and the rest strap is being used. The crime scene, do not cross this line, is being just put in place over there, so no one will be allowed to just cross that line. And right now the NIA team, the NSG team are taking pictures and they have been just working on the investigation part from that side. So initially the smoke part was there, but right now what we know so far that once the investigation will complete, then only we will get to know whether that was a blast, what has happened earlier. These details cannot be revealed right now because the matter is with the Delhi Police Special Unit Team. The Special Unit Team has been constantly working to get to the exact nuanced detail, why it had happened, how it had happened, and who did it and who all are behind it, because name of one of the organizations which has come forward is Sir Allah Resistance, and the details of Sir Allah Resistance could once reveal that how they operate and who all are behind it. Once then it will be clear that whether there was a larger conspiracy attached to the previous attacks which had happened, because what we know that earlier a similar kind of incident has happened near the Israeli embassy in 2021. So was there any relation, was the involvement of this incident is related to some other incident, so that will be checked, because when 2021 incident had took place earlier, so that case was also given to the NIA, and NIA investigating that case, and this case is all right now what we know so far, that NIA is also involved in this case. So once the investigation will be complete, because the FSL report once will come out into the domain, then only it will be clearer that what was the exact nature and who all were behind this explosion that took place yesterday evening. Nikita, back to you in the studio.
All right, Akhil, Piyush, if you can hear me, could you please tell me that what are the immediate concerns? We just went through all the visuals. We can see that the NSG has also arrived. Now, this is a major concern for security. If all these forces have come in, NIA had come in earlier only. So what is the immediate concern of the security forces? What are the immediate steps they are taking? They have definitely cordoned off this particular area. But what are the other instructions by the security forces, all the authorities which are investigating this alleged attack, alleged blast kind of a sound that took place right in front of the Israel embassy last evening?
So, Nikita, what is important to note over here is that this is not for the first time when the Israeli embassy has been tacitly, in a way, attacked. Earlier in 2012 and also in 2021, as mentioned by my colleague Akhil, a similar kind of attack in which a kind of a minor explosive material has been used in order to intimidate the officials, or in order to intimidate the Israel nation at large. Now, fortunately, it seems that this incident which has happened, it was not of a very big magnitude. However, with now sources confirming that there has been a letter which has been received at the vacant spot in which expletives have been used, in which one frivolous organization has claimed responsibility, you would see that not only the Delhi police but also NSG, as mentioned by my colleague Akhil, and also the National Investigative Agency have stepped in to find out about what actually was the real reason of this entire incident to have taken place. I also want to make sure that this is a very posh area. This is a very important area. So thereby, this kind of incident happening at a time when Israel is at war does bring a lot of concern to the security apparatus at large, not only in national capital but also in other countries and also in Israel. And thereby you saw that not only officials from Delhi police and other central agencies were involved in investigation, but also officials from Israel were part of what actually may have resulted in this entire incident having occurred. I also want to make sure, tell you that not only around the embassy, but now the security apparatus has also been heightened in Delhi International Airport, because the past experiences which occurred in 2012 and 2021, it was seen that how these people who had committed these kind of acts wanted to flee from the country. So thereby, there was a bigger organization at play which were doing this kind of act. So now you understand that there may be an organization that may have occurred, that may have caused this incident. How big is this organization? What was actually the real motive? Was it a kind of a terror activity? All this is going to be premature for us to mention at the moment. But what I can just tell you is that the investigation now is being conducted at a larger scale, and we can expect some very big revelations to come in the coming days. Back to the studio.